Hey guys.
Hey guys, welcome back. Happy whatever day.
Happy Snark Day.
This is us, Smash Brothers World of Light, as it's been. We have, like 2 fighters on the board that we have yet to acquire, and
I think
then
so. And
a bunch of spirits.
Mess of spirits, yeah.
Yeah, like we've just kind of
I honestly just want to get through some of these spirits if we can help it, so I'm going to do these fast, if that's okay with you.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not going to pass them off. It's just going to be
Sure.
me beating up on Captain Falcon, basically.
Yeah, just gonna... We're doing housekeeping.
Pretty much. Somebody said, by the way, that because of the way that we play, where we use stronger spirits to fight weaker ones, we very likely won't be getting enough of the orbs to actually fill out the whole grid by the end of the game.
And they don't let you farm them in any form? There's no repeatable
I guess they
battles?
don't.
That's
yeah.
weird. Whatever.
No, it does seem weird, but when you think about it, it kind of makes sense. There aren't any repeatable battles.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fine because, like, the sphere grid doesn't affect actual playing in regular Smash. It's just for the story mode.
Important.
Yeah. Yeah, I can live with it.
That being said, you can also take spheres off of the grid and put them into different parts of the grid.
Oh, okay.
So, like, honestly, at the end of the day, it kind of doesn't matter, to be real.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh god, Excite Bike, why?
I mean, we're on a racetrack. We're gonna come up against things that involve, like, vehicles.
I
Makes
guess
sense
so.
that they'd all be Mario.
Oh. Oh god, I thought I died.
Yeah,
I was like, oh no.
close.
Was this a 2-star? Jeez. There we go.
That was actually pretty cool.
That was amazing. There was a bike in there too, it exploded.
Good.
Yeah, I'm just running through as Mario this time because why not, honestly.
It's more interesting than Giant Metal Bowser over and over. And
yeah. And I'm using
still good with
Gino, who's a character that people have wanted in Smash for like a decade.
Yeah, it's not.
I guess
it's not impossible in our modern times.
It was more impossible back in the day. It isn't as impossible now, thank God.
Yeah, considering that, like, Cloud is in this game, the fact that Square has ownership of the character, or partial, or whatever, it's like, it's not that big.
No, it really isn't.
It wouldn't surprise me if they've talked about putting Gino in and preferred to just leave it being Cloud.
I remember this one. I did this one on the Spirit board, and it was, like, stupidly hard despite being a 3-star. I think it's because of all of the assists in this. I seem to remember that. Like, if you KO him, I don't think it counts as KOing the Spirit. It's one of those.
Huh. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting my bearings still.
This character that the Spirit is, that was an F-Zero character, right?
Yeah,
Do we know anything about them?
I don't know anything about him, no.
Okay. I'm gonna assume he's just got, like, 3 girlfriends or something.
He might. It's within the realm of possibility.
Why are they... She's just doing the worm across the floor.
Either she was taunting me, or that's an attack, and I don't remember what it's called.
I don't remember what her taunts look like. I never acknowledge Wii Fit Trainer, like, hardly at all.
Which is weird, because she's a weird character. You'd think that both of us would enjoy that, but, like, she's not weird enough to really get my attention and keep it.
And she's not intuitive enough that I can just play her and run into things and press A.
I don't like that she isn't intuitive either. She's kind of a technical character. I think she has a couple of moves that you can do where you just kind of press A, but it's like none of the really interesting ones. I think she has that ball kick move where she kicks a ball at people, and that's her projectile, and I think that's supposed to be pretty good. But I don't know.
It really, like, I am a simple person when it comes to Smash. It's like, Peach does a few things that are more than just hit button, make, punch. But, like, they're all fairly straightforward once you know what they are. And, like, I just want to run into things and press A.
Oh, the devil.
Oh.
Oh,
he still an assist?
Oh, I fucking hate... Yeah, well, he was. Yeah, he is, because he's showing up in this. Hostile assist trophies while
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got it. Oh, wait. He moves the screen.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can... Oh, it doesn't count. Ew. Interesting. That's gonna be a giant pain in my butt. I like that you can just walk up to a spirit and be like, "Oh, the devil." Like,
Yeah. Well, just
he
devil,
comes
not
with
the
two,
devil.
he
a
comes
devil.
with 2 imps too.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. It's not.
No,
full
it's not
form.
the awful version.
Because
of it.
him
I
moving
was gonna
the
say, by
screen
the
on
way.
that version
Yeah,
is
because
that's torture.
I noticed it, and I noticed that it wasn't that version, and I was gonna say something and didn't, but it's like, yeah, thank God it isn't.
Yeah, this is still annoying though.
Oh yeah, no, this is still pretty bad. Oh, okay, now I'm getting comboed. My ass is absolutely being destroyed. Okay,
I like
there we
how
go.
he's being represented as a Ridley that's not even the right color
Yeah,
for what he
no,
is.
I don't
It's
know
close
what's
enough.
up with that. I guess it's just the wings.
Yeah, maybe. He's got a tail back there, I think? No, I was seeing
don't
his
think so.
wings.
Oh,
like,
okay,
before
come
when
on,
it looked like a
please.
tail.
Oh, Jesus. I can't see anything, and I got banana gunned.
Oh, banana.
Oh, banana. It fires in spurts, that banana gun. And if it hits you, it's gonna hurt.
It doesn't fire in spurts. It only has 1 ammo.
Wait, am I
so-
thinking of the... Is it the
Coconut
coconut gun? Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Donkey
My
Kong's
bad.
coconut gun.
That's disgusting, what I said, I think.
I mean, the actual
Oops.
banana gun has a single shot, so it's
Yeah.
not going to really.
It's like
it
the
doesn't work
golden
like
gun
that.
from Goldeneye, right?
Is there only 1 shot?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think that's true.
I don't think there is. I think I messed that up too. But
Yeah.
you know.
It's an instant kill.
Wait, did he die?
I guess so.
And I still
Kill
gotta fight the
imps.
Kirby's? Oh god.
Just kill him.
What a pain in the butt. Ugh. Let me just kill him then.
Yeah, just get good.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like how most of Mario's punches in Smash are like, he does the punch, but if you get the screen zoom, you can see the the supplementary, there's fire on his hand at all times for some reason. Like any of his
Mario.
big smashes, he'll do a punch, but it's on fire. And it's like, that's not really a Mario thing.
Yeah, but there's no reason he couldn't.
I guess.
If
Rotom.
he's able to do his fireballs, which he can at all times in Smash, it's just assumed that he has a fire flower in his pocket or whatever. So, like, there's no reason not to be able to do it. Like, the logic, it works. Or at least it's enough for me.
Rotom is super cute. It's not gonna make it into the Pokedex in Sword and Shield. I can almost guarantee.
Oh, I hope it does.
I can
mean,
almost guarantee.
It was the Pokedex in the last generation. You'd think
yeah,
at the very
and
least.
you know what's really sad about that is that it's the Pokedex in this generation too.
Is it?
By the way, yeah.
Okay, so they're
it's-
just reusing that. So,
It's not the same Pokedex, but it's still Rotom. It's every picture they've shown of it. It's a cell phone, like a smartphone, but it's Rotom colored and shaped. And when they
Well, to
do,
be fair, Rotom and the Pokedex aren't that different in color.
and when they do, oh wow, giant
Reverse lightning.
There we
sure.
go. One of them's dead.
Well, like, I think that even if
There
they
we
don't
go.
include it in the dex, they'll have some just around, like, in the Pokedex, like, literally in the Pokedex, or, like, you'll just have, like, a Rotom sitting around in, like, a lawnmower.
All I was gonna say is that it's in the Pokedex, like it's on someone's phone. Their phone is orange and it's got the little Rotom dealy bob coming off of the top. And anytime that they've shown us camera footage, like it's moving around in the stadium kind of camera footage, it's got a little Rotom in the corner, like that's their recording symbol. And it's like, oh, that's adorable. Sun and Moon had a Rotom Dex. Guess what Pokemon didn't appear in the Pokedex for those games?
God.
Like,
Did they really do?
You
Yeah.
couldn't get Rotom. He wasn't in
Well-
those games.
They'll probably do it that way. But I am hoping that at the very least, like, you will go into an NPC's house
really
and it'll have a
sad.
Rotom fridge, and you can, like,
Get
open it
tired
up
of
and it
Mario
says
and
hello.
switch over. I don't think it's going to happen because also in those games, when you were just running around as here's Rotom, it was like you never encountered any other Rotom. You never encountered
kind of
anything
makes sense, I
like
guess.
that. It's like Rotom's the only one there and he had to be imported. And it's like they're moving towards the idea of apparently we're all going to get like... What's his name? Is it Photon Man or... the original like Rotom thing.
I don't
It's
know.
based on a property. It's their Mega Man clone.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know enough
really?
about that stuff.
Okay, yeah, he's based on the original property for Game Freak.
Okay.
It was a game that came out, I think.
Wait, do you mean
the...
Pulse Man?
Yeah, Pulse Man.
Because I know that's where the Remoraid gun is from.
No, that's what Rotom is. He he's shaped almost exactly like him.
Okay, I just don't know a whole lot about it.
Yeah, he's Pulse Man.
Okay.
It's not even like a cheeky reference. It's like that's just straight up that is Pulse Man.
Okay.
He's just Pulse Man as a ghost for some weird reason.
We haven't gotten very far into the Sun and Moon anime. It's on Netflix though, so if there's nothing else to watch, sometimes we'll just put it on an episode.
It's so much longer than we could ever want.
Yeah, like
to put in time
it
to
drags.
cover, honestly.
Like I know that eventually they introduce like plot elements instead of just being slice of life. Oh yeah, it's the frog guy.
So this is the guy who he's from a game called Kieru no Tame ni Kane wa Naru. I read that across the top.
Yeah,
it's written there.
I can tell.
He turns into a frog as one of his power-ups. He exists in Link's Awakening. And he is a really weird character, and when asked about
you're gonna want that assist killer.
When asked about who Sakurai would want to add to Smash when Brawl had come out, and they're like, you're running out of characters, aren't you? Prince Richard was like the character that Sakurai mentioned. He was like, of all the characters, that's like the number one in my brain for characters that I could add to Smash. And then he never got added to Smash.
Yeah, like he never got into another game even. He's not even cameoed in anything else.
No,
I mean, the Link's Awakening remake is going to be happening, so that might be good.
Well, he's going to show up in that, definitely,
yeah. That might... They might
expand... I got banana gunned again.
They might expand what you can do with him. Like, maybe they'll give him more than, like, what? He was part of the trade sequence. Right?
Yeah, he's part of a trade sequence. I think he's also a character who you can get, like, actual dialogue with, obviously.
Yeah, but, like, maybe they'll give him, like, a second thing you can do. Like, you give him a different... Like, it's just so that they can get more out of him.
This is awful. He pulls you into, like, a cartoon-style dust cloud for fighting.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Come on, leave me alone. Don't.
I was gonna say though, Dickard. We got a little distracted because, of course, we did.
Oh, come on.
We haven't gotten very far into the Sun and Moon anime, but I feel kind of good about Rotom Dex as a character, but I feel like he's wasted.
He is. Oh god, I got locked into that. Did you see?
Yeah.
Because the screen was moving and he was right above me. Yeah. I might switch out of Piranha Plant if this happens again, or I'll just hand it to you. I'm not sure.
Well, I'd switch out of Piranha Plant.
But yeah, Rotom Dex he's better in the anime, I think, than he is in the game. But in the game, by the end, okay, that was easy. By the end, they try to make him into like a serious character, and it's like he's not. By the end of it, they're like, oh, well, we've been together so long. I think you're my best friend, and it's like. Aww. Rotom says like 2 things during the entire progression of that game, and outside of that, he's just annoying you the whole time.
He's clippy.
Like, he's very clippy.
I have a little bit of a soft spot for characters like that. I think this is also why I like Cappy from Mario Odyssey so much. It's just, he's a stupid little thing that doesn't need to be what he is. We don't really need him, but he's so earnest and willing to help. I forget. I think we have.
I'm just kind of like trying to figure out where we haven't been yet. This is a maze, like a proper one.
Yeah, I wanted.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we are.
Here you go, Megan.
Okay, just handing me a novice. All right, I'm not even gonna change.
You can have the next one
I
too
will
if
change
you want.
characters.
You can have the next one if you want as well.
Right.
It's probably gonna be something strong. Just letting you know ahead of time.
Yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to say that Rotom Dex as a concept is wasted in an anime that, at least at the beginning, is just like slice of life. I'm a kid at a school. Who do I want to be? I'll be this kid from the school.
If you want to talk about wasted potential in Sun and Moon, by the way, especially when it comes to Rotom Dex, we can talk about taking pictures of Pokemon.
I forgot that was a thing.
There is an implemented feature in that game that may as well be like an attempt at a redo of Pokemon Smash for the 3D, or for Pokemon Snap for the 3DS.
They just don't do anything with the concept?
Yeah, no, it's there, and that's it. They really don't do anything with it. You can't throw anything, you can just check a point, and depending on the time of day, and depending on where you are, it'll be a different Pokemon, and there's a random chance that it'll be a different Pokemon than the one that you see when you check 90% of the time. Effectively, it boils down to, do you want to change check the same place like 80 times in a day to see if you get the random encounter that's good? Half the time you check for Pokemon, there aren't Pokemon there. It is the weirdest, like, choice to do that. Also, these guys are those crabs that only show up in one Mario game ever.
Are they only in that game? That's really the only one?
I'm pretty sure that's the only time they ever appear.
Oh, we're getting recolor crabs now.
Yeah, which means they're going to move faster and they're going to hit harder. But that's a thing that happens.
Yeah, anyways, Rotom Dex really feels like it should be the main character of a show that he's in. Because it's basically a Pinocchio. It's basically like he's learning how to experience the world, which is weird because they get that Rotom from somewhere. It's like it's not like he's a
comes
newborn.
from the internet.
Yeah, but he's not like a baby, right? But like he's new to
not.
being
I mean,
a Rotom Dex at the very least. Is he the last one?
Yeah, he's the last one.
Yeah,
you got him.
Okay.
Just barely, but you did get him.
Oh.
Oh, what? I guess there's 3 more? Really?
I guess.
Huh.
Get down.
I don't know why they did that, but okay.
But, okay, they're just avoiding it.
Weird.
Whatever.
I thought maybe I just didn't read the thing properly. I don't know. I thought you were done.
Whatever. Anyways, like, the idea of the Rotom Dex being this adorable little creature who's learning how to do his primary function, and he'll talk to you about it, and he, like, takes jokes literally and has a cute voice and is just generally a nice guy. It's like, that's adorable.
Apparently it's a controversial opinion, but I don't like the Rotom Dex at all. I think most people's opinion of the Rotom Dex, by the way, is that it was a bad choice. It doesn't work in the games, and in the anime, people just find him annoying more than anything.
I'm losing track of where I am. There's an awful lot of speed.
Yeah. You can switch to a larger Pokemon.
You know what? That's probably going to help, yeah. Now I'm a very different color from everything, except the pipes, I guess.
These turtles, by the way, don't show up in a Mario game, I don't think ever again, but they actually might, now that I
You
think
mean
about
the concept of this is just a turtle and not a Koopa?
Yeah, those aren't Koopas. Those are actual... For people who might not know, those aren't actual Koopa. Those are just turtles. The original... I guess you could just call it Mario Brothers, but the original Mario Brothers had the Sidesteppers, which are little crabs, and the turtles, which are just turtles.
Yeah. Original Mario Brothers does not take place in the Mushroom Kingdom, I think is the big distinction you want to make. This is the sewers of Brooklyn,
it's like a
or just
two-person
nowhere.
arcade game. I've actually played it in the wild before.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know if you've ever seen it. Yeah.
Oh, I've seen it in like the Mario Advance remake.
Oh, Nikki.
You need
Nikki,
her?
sorry.
You need your waifu?
Nikki is an amazing character, and I am really sad that she is dead forever.
This was a 3-star. I'm gonna go in with something I'm a little
She
better
has
with.
an alternative version that I think people consider to be like a sister or something for the Switch, who is the one in charge of the news stuff on the Switch, but they're very different characters, and I'm really sad that we're probably never going to see Nikki again. Nikki was part of a really good idea that some people really fucked up, and I'm not going to fully explain it because I don't feel like explaining this problem. So, just saying. But
okay.
It's really cute, and she was part of a game where you basically drew pictures back and forth at your friends.
Oh, they stopped the game for online
and
safety
she is
reasons?
yes.
Oh, she's an assist trophy. I didn't realize.
Yeah, she's an assist trophy though. She just draws stuff.
Okay.
Let's see. What else was I going to say? It was when we were talking about Mario. Yes, I saw the Mario Brothers, the weird plumber game in an arcade when I was a kid. They used to have it. I used to live really close to an arcade in the 90s. I used to go there every weekend, just about, and just, you know, use like $5 worth of quarters, which got you really far in the 90s. It really didn't. But it used to have like it was an arcade with tickets where you could win prizes and stuff if you wanted. And they just had a cabinet for Mario. It didn't give out tickets, so I very rarely played it, but sometimes I would.
Okay.
It's a fun game.
I mean, I've never been that big on, like, just playing arcade games. Mm-hmm. Like, they just go on forever, so there's not a lot of progression incentive for me. But that's because I'm an RPG person. Or adventures, or something. Also, I need a story.
People might not know it, but Super Mario Bros. 3 actually has the arcade game in it. It's built in.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize.
Yep, in Super Mario Bros. 3, like the one on the NES.
Oh no.
Oh no, that ghost is ruining you. Oh jeez. In Super Mario Bros. 3, like the one on the NES, the Famicom. If you have a 2-player game, so you're playing with Mario and Luigi, and one of them beats a level and then it's the other one's turn, if you click on the portrait of the player 1, it will take you to Mario Brothers, where you guys will fight competitively against each other for anything that you have picked up until that point, including power-ups and those cards that you get at the end of levels.
Fuck this guy so hard.
This guy in particular.
Yeah.
He evaded your hit. Fuck. Oh, you super missed him. Yep.
It's because he was bouncing me around.
Yeah, I noticed.
Fuck him. I hate him. You go ahead and take the next one.
Okay.
Got you, your wife.
I'm betting the next one's going to be... Oh, no, it's not Pac-Man, because we've already picked up Pac-Man.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a Pac-Maze here, and we've already picked up Pac-Man, so...
There's been a lot of Game & Watch. Or at least I fought a lot of Game & Watch.
Maybe it's going to be Game & Watch. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there we go. There you are.
Dun, 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 dun. When's Game & Watch gonna get another game?
Honestly, that would be really easy for them to do.
Oh my god. You know what would be amazing, but it can't happen?
What?
Have you ever seen loading screen games? Like mini games that you play during...
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's Bandai Namco or someone owns the rights.
Do they have Pac-Man
on
just
that?
as a loading screen game?
Yes, and they own the rights to doing that. That is a concept that only one company owns the rights to.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre, to be honest, but it's a thing. Good. Okay, we've mentioned this before. That is my least favorite item in every Smash because I trigger my own bombs non-stop.
Yeah, I understand and respect them. Because, I don't know, my dad used to play a lot of GoldenEye, so the idea of, like, a mine attached to shit, it's like, I don't know, I'm just used to it.
Yeah, isn't that the golden... Well, it used to be the GoldenEye mine. I guess it isn't anymore.
I don't think it ever was, because that couldn't be official. It's a mine.
Is it from Perfect Dark?
It's just a mine. They don't own that concept. It's just that's where I was familiar with it, so, like, when they were in Smash, I didn't mind it.
I think they might own that concept, because it's not a real thing.
Is it not? Is it not from other games,
like a sticky mine, anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Shit, what was I saying?
Loading screen.
Oh yeah. God, Bandai Namco, I think, owns the rights to that concept, and as a result of owning that mechanic, no one else can do it. And this has meant that you get all sorts of situations where it's like nobody else can do it. So stuff like Nintendo potentially putting Game & Watch as like a loading screen thing is not an option, and it's actually really sad because he'd work super good if you just had little Game & Watch games on loading.
Yes, I think actually it's really weird that they don't have just a Game & Watch collection for mobile, because you'd think that would be a really easy one.
Namco Bandai.
Has he ever crossed over with WarioWare?
No, I don't
because
think so.
that would make sense.
Yes.
Like
actually,
there's just WarioWare stuff.
Yeah, I think there's some WarioWare games that are just Game & Watch.
Yeah. Is it just like, oh, this is a classic gaming segment thing, or is it just Wario and Mr. Game & Watch hanging out?
I think it's just a classic gaming segment thing, because
I would love to see like a literal crossover where it's just like a
oh god,
LCD cutout shadow Wario hanging out.
No, WarioWare has a very particular set of characters, and one of them is the guy who is themed after like old school Nintendo games.
Sure, but like a full aesthetic crossover would be fun.
He's a little kid. I think he's a spirit in this. People, I think, maybe wanted him for a while to be a fighter, but nobody was really sure how they would do that, so he just wound up not being one.
I mean, if the character's main thing is referencing other... Oh, this makes sense. His sword totally looks like a Mega Man sword.
It does.
If the character's entire thing was referencing other Nintendo games, like, that's just Smash.
Yeah, he's not even like an assist trophy, though, which is... I don't know. Ashley got to be an assist trophy. She's from the same game.
Yeah, she's got a costume for me,
yeah,
too.
She does.
Yeah.
I don't think 9-Volt does. 9-Volt, by the way, great name, because I don't think many people will even realize why he's a reference to old school Nintendo things. Because almost every old school Nintendo anything used 9-Volt batteries, and the chargers that you used to have to be 9 volts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. Also,
I think that's what the reference is. I could be wrong.
Also,
I might be very wrong, actually.
Like, it would be a little on the nose to call a character 8-bit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's true, too. God, Shine Sprite. Look
I
at
think
that.
I've seen that in the Spirit board, and it
yeah,
was annoying.
I'm pretty sure we've done it on the Spirit board, but it was still very annoying.
You're just double-checking what's
Yeah,
over
I'm
here?
just double-checking this one.
Hey,
We totally haven't done this yet. This is,
This is just straight up Donkey Kong
Yeah, this is just
Country.
straight up Donkey Kong Country. This is... Wait a minute. I think this is the exact map for, Oh god, what is this? Donkey Kong... Is it Donkey Kong Country 2? Might be Donkey Kong Country 1, but I think it's 2. Because
Guess who's gonna be in here?
There's Cranky's shack, and then it goes into the caves, which is a different map, and then you pump out, and you've got like the barrel flights with Funky Kong, and then Candy Kong's thing, which is your save point, and then that's the Banana Horde, which is a boss.
Guess who you're gonna get?
Oh, thank God, we're finally finding K. Rool. Okay,
you need
good.
him, don't you?
Yeah, I do actually. K. Rool he'll replace my Bowser. No, actually,
will he be giant metal?
No, sometimes. Bowser and K. Rool are very similar. I actually might continue to use Bowser for certain things and then K. Rool for others. It's
Bowser
fine.
doesn't really have the same specials.
No,
They've got similar
it's,
physics.
So they're both large, heavy characters. Bowser, though, has a lot of physical, like, I'm going to hit you.
Yeah,
K.
he
Rool
grapples
has those
good,
too.
he smashes
and
things.
he's super good with them. Like, all of his normals are really, really nice.
K. Rool's got a little more cerebral...
Like, all of his smashes, I mean.
Affectations.
Yeah, but his
Like a hat.
specials are really, really good, and they're all ranged, which is really nice.
Is this how this goes?
Wait, is it? Oh, it's a Cranky Ghost. I thought I'd be able to go in and see Cranky Kong, but yeah, it's probably going to be Funky's Ghost and Candy's Ghost, too. I didn't
You mean
even think of that.
spirits?
Yeah, spirits, sorry.
Okay, because there's a character in this series that would have been a ghost.
Yeah, I know.
Cranky's wife dies between
Wrinkly
whatever games before
Kong.
64 and 64, I'm pretty sure.
Wrinkly Kong. She does exist as a teacher in the game before 64, and then in 64 she's a ghost.
Yeah, like, she's still around, but it's like, yeah, she a ghost, she dead.
The floor is sleep-inducing, by the way.
Okay.
Should we even touch with, like, a 10-foot pole the whole Cranky is Donkey thing?
I remember that we've touched on it in the past with our weird Mario lore holes back in Odyssey.
Yeah, there we go.
Like our personal pet theory, because it is generally acknowledged. Cranky Kong says in a lot of text and like
That he's the
instruction
original
manuals.
Donkey Kong.
Yes, like that the 8-bit Donkey Kong is cranky, and now he's old and retired, and this is his either son or grandson. Is ambiguous.
That's what I mean. Rare and Nintendo both have gone back and forth on whether that's his son or his grandson.
Yeah,
so many
like
times.
we don't know how old DK is.
Because the argument becomes, is Donkey Kong Jr., or is he the son of Donkey Kong Jr.? Is he Donkey Kong Jr. or Donkey Kong the Third? And it's just like, oh god.
Yeah, it's ambiguous. And then there's like the DS Yoshi's Island game where you've got
this
baby
music.
Donkey Kong and he's slightly different from Donkey Kong Jr.
But
But that game also has like baby
Sort of.
Wario in it.
yeah. There's a lot of stuff about those games that you kind of gotta, like,
Yeah.
take
Ultimately,
with a grain of salt.
we know that Miyamoto himself is anti-lore to some extent.
Oh, he's super anti-lore.
So, like, we generally can't take anything too concrete. But the general accepted thing is that, like... Oh, you're handing it to me?
Oh, wait. Well, we can only go forward, so I'm just going to hand it over, and then you can do the next few.
All right.
Because I did 3 of them, and I think there's going to be about 3 left.
Yeah,
we're not going to walk into the caves, I can tell you that. We're just going to go through them.
Yeah. That's fine.
That's unfortunate. In the original version, you used to be able to go into the caves. Oh, they're slipping on guard in here? Oh,
sure.
Ungard is a good buddy.
They're all good buddies,
Yeah,
right?
All
I don't think there's any bad ones.
All of the buddies in the Donkey Kong countries are good boys and girls.
Are there girls?
Yeah, there's girls.
Okay.
I think Squawks is... No, wait, Squawks shoots coconuts. I thought Squawks shot eggs. I'm sure
there's an ostrich, but it's a male ostrich. You can tell from plumage.
I think so. Point being, I don't know. I'm just gonna guess and say, probably. Maybe the frog is a girl. I'm not sure. But the animal like buddies are super good. I really liked it when you like rode them around though, and when they kind of changed it so that you just become them.
Which
in certain games.
64 does that.
Yeah, it kind of bothered me. Some of the other Donkey Kong countries do it too. It's not just 64.
I chose this type matchup thinking I'd get an advantage.
No, why would you?
Water type. I'm fighting a water type.
That only works if you're actually fighting water type Pokemon, by the way. And
like, does that actually work on Squirtle and Greninja?
It does.
Oh, that's silly.
I don't know if I've ever pointed this out when we've done like streams or actual episodes of Snark for this. People figured out that if you look into the code of the game,
that was not what I wanted.
Specifically, it's more prevalent with fire type Pokemon. If you use water-based attacks, it does slightly more damage, but if they hit the water, like they fall in the water, they have less time to recover than any other character. And water-type Pokemon have more time to recover.
I win.
So, like, if Charizard falls in the water, Charizard has, like, less than a second to get out of the water before he dunks, and then Squirtle has, like, a full second.
That's cool.
Yeah. And Squirtle does slightly more damage to Charizard, etc., etc., etc.
That's neat.
It is. It's interesting. I like it. But I think they're the only ones who actually matter for that stuff.
Anyways, we were saying either Donkey Kong is Junior or the third.
Yeah.
And we personally have a theory that there's a similar timeline for Mario's, and there's a Mario Senior and a Mario Junior.
And it's never been pointed out.
Yeah.
I like to call Mario Senior Jumpman, by the way, because it makes more sense.
It's Mario Jumpman and Mario or whatever the fuck.
No. Okay, everybody always makes this weird mistake because they keep going back to the 90s live-action movie.
That's because we like it.
Mario...
It's a great movie.
Mario and Luigi don't have surnames. They're just Mario and Luigi. They have mononames. Like, they have one name. There's no last name for Mario and Luigi. It's weird that so many people latched onto, like, a single line in that movie, and it's to the point where there are people who have never seen that movie and totally know that line and believe that that's true. And it's so confusing. I don't even get it. Like, people asked Miyamoto at some point about that, and Miyamoto's answer was, Mario's last name is not Mario.
They just... Yeah, I guess it's fair.
That would be dumb.
Oh, Christ.
I think that the existence of Jumpman, by the way, is supported by the presence of 2 Marios or more in the Donkey Kong... I want to say Donkey Kong 2, which is the one where you're
Donkey
playing
Kong
as
Jr.,
Donkey
Mario's
Kong
the
Jr.
bad guy.
Yeah, and during that game, there's a scene at the beginning, which is great, because it's like maybe the first cutscene in a video game ever.
That's probably not true.
Might be, but I don't know. Where Donkey Kong is in a cage, and 2 Marios are walking away with him. And they look identical. They're both red suit Marios. Would you like to switch to a heavier character?
You know what? Sure. All of my good characters are light.
Alright, well, I'm just saying, like, you need to do heavy if you're up against Donkey Kong, and they're hitting you with bullet bills.
Yeah,
you definitely need heavy.
You got a recommendation? Don't say Bowser?
Donkey Kong. Or anybody that you can make metal.
Samus is kind of heavy.
She's medium at best. But go for it if you want to. She's heavier than Pikachu.
I understand her moveset slightly better than Donkey Kong.
If you die one more time, I might take it from you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just letting you know.
Chance, I already have that. Foot attack. Should I cheese
It's
this?
your choice.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Okay. Anyway, there's 2 Marios, and they're lifting up and walking him away. Also, in certain games, like earlier Mario games on the N64, not even Mario games, but like the sports games, if Mario was the one who was doing the fighting, but is typically a referee, they replace him with an unnamed character who looks like Mario and is wearing different colors. So it's like a weird teal Mario, and sometimes like a weird purple Mario.
Fuck.
If
Yeah,
Mario
take
and
it.
Luigi are both playing.
Yeah, no.
Let me show you how heavy's done.
Alright. I don't like heavy characters.
I know
I
you
like
don't.
jumps.
I know you
and
do.
runs.
They're
Pikachus.
plenty fast. I did not do this on purpose.
Okay, that's fine. Anyways, yeah, there's reason to believe there could totally be extra Marios. Not only from there being random extra Marios in early games, but also, like, just it's out of character for modern Mario to have enslaved a gorilla with a whip
Yeah.
and a cage and shit.
Yeah, it was during his teenage years. He was a very different person back then.
Yeah, my general assumption for my little pet theory before Odyssey was that Jumpman and Pauline had a kid, and that's the Mario we know who goes to the Mushroom Kingdom. as
I
opposed
think
to,
that
like,
might
New
still be
Donk,
the
I
case,
guess.
honestly, because Pauline she's not addressed as being the actual Pauline, and there have been other Paulines.
I mean, it's
like,
their relationship is kept vague, but it is acknowledged that she was captured by a gorilla. But I guess that could have happened more than once.
because Mario Minis is
Yeah,
about
that's
Pauline
true.
getting captured by modern Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it could totally be what it is.
So it could just be the other Donkey Kong. Captured
Yeah.
that Pauline in the original. It could just be that Mario happened to
It's
have
this
a friend
weird-
who looked a lot like his mom. Like,
It could be a
I don't know.
sister.
I don't
there's-
think she's a sister, but eh.
There's no romantic implications to them in Odyssey at the very
She does
least.
sing the Superstar song.
Is there anything in that that's about Mario being sexy or anything?
No, it's a little romantic though.
Is it? I never pay attention to the lyrics in it. We're too busy jumping and stuff.
Isn't the song's literally like I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
I
I don't remember well enough, so yeah.
Yeah, we'll look up the lyrics to the
You
Mario
win this
Odyssey
one.
theme.
Oh
Later.
god, I hate this fight.
Yeah, it's not just me at least.
No, I hate it too.
Yeah, they keep it intentionally vague, partly because lore is not a thing in Mario, but also I guess they don't want to like give Mario a love interest, even though that was kind of implied by the original.
Actually,
So-
that's implied pretty heavily in Galaxy as well.
Not with Pauline.
No, not with Pauline, but with Peach.
Okay, I mean that's always kind of a thing, and they always like pull back from it.
No, they went all in for Galaxy. Yeah, so here's the thing. Neither of us have played come on. Neither of us have played Galaxy all the way, or most of it, honestly. But I'm aware of the ending, and at the end of the game, it is heavily implied that Mario is fated to eventually marry Peach.
Okay.
Or something like that. That's also why people think that Rosalina might be their daughter from the future, but it's not the case. That's a horrible fan theory. Stop it.
I don't care either way.
I like, by the way, that on Guard, it's taken me this long to realize it is Captain Falcon, and they just gave him Donkey Kong and Diddy as his pals.
What? No, we're up against Funky
Or
Kong.
wait, is it Funky? Okay. Well,
On guard
still.
was Corrin because
Same
water
thing.
dragon, water
Yeah,
fish.
same thing,
All
though.
fish are water fish.
Look,
That's
it's
not true.
it's Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong and Captain Falcon representing the main guy. Oh,
Yeah,
come on,
kinda
quit
weird
hitting
that
me.
it's Captain Falcon. Is Captain Falcon supposed to be?
come
Captain
on.
Falcon just straight up is funky.
I'm so angry about this. Do you want to do a different party? Do you want to take this super serious?
I already I don't not
Okay,
take
then I'll-
things serious. times, usually.
Because I'm having no luck, and we can't progress forward in the episode if we don't do this.
Like,
we might have to cut, and that feels awful. I hate the idea of cutting during Smash.
All of my serious characters are very light. Like, I was using Pikachu. I generally am serious if I'm Pikachu. If I was shitting around, I'd be Pichu. But if I'm playing super serious, I'm Peach. So it's like, I'm still gonna get launched off the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I might be a little better at recovery with her, but I'm still... This scenario isn't great for me.
Yeah, I get you.
And really, I just need to practice with other characters. I'm aware of it. We haven't been playing this game super lots off screen lately, which I should. I've currently been really
I've gotten myself in a bad position where now I can't tell which Donkey Kong I actually
That's why I didn't want to be Donkey Kong.
I didn't think that was going to happen, but that's totally happened.
It happens to me every time. Like, every time there's even someone vaguely the same color as me on the screen lately, I have been just, my eyeballs just do not, they betray me.
Okay, well, I did it
Alright,
time,
and
so.
there you go, off the screen. Good.
Fucking hate that. Ugh.
Funky Kong, we love you, but shut up.
You're great, but leave me alone forever, please.
Remember when Funky Kong was a drill sergeant and an arms dealer suddenly?
Yeah.
Donkey Kong 64 was very strange.
That was a dojo, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donkey Kong 64 was very strange, yes.
Alright, let's fight Tana Bandicoot.
Fucking Candy Kong.
Pamela Anderson, the monkey.
The monkey.
She's gone through some weird design changes, too.
Yes, she has.
For a long time, there was no consistent design for some of the supporting Kongs.
Yeah, that is true.
They kind of solidified it. By the time that Wii games started coming out, they kind of made it more standard.
There was a question for a while of like whether or not she should even be a character. I think was part of it.
She's fine.
Like there was legitimately a lot of question of whether or not she should be left in by Rare, so they just kept changing her design. Same with Funky Kong. Funky Kong kept changing, but he's still the same guy. It's just he's been like 8 different Kong designs for some weird reason.
Like Candy Kong, like there's a lot of weirdness to her. She's a gorilla with like big old Bebos, but like, I mean, other than that and the fact that she has the same last name as her love interest, like she's not a bad character. She's just here for utility. She does like one thing in each game, but so do all the other characters.
She's your save function in those games.
Yeah. Like she really, I don't know, just treat her like a character and she'll be fine.
I guess.
Maybe not do the thing with like giant boobs on a non-human. It's just furry. Well, she's more furry than the others though, which is weird.
Come on, quit banana gunning! I swear to God,
I just realized that her as Bayonetta is actually kind of awesome.
So this session that we're doing, I just get nonstop banana gunned by people. Like that's what this is shaping up to be. Is that like my fucking nemesis today is the banana gun, and now I'm on a level full of them.
Now I'm just mapping in my head just Candy Kong's current modern design to Bayonetta doing these moves. It's like, that's awesome.
I don't even remember what Candy Kong's modern design is. It's not that, right? Is it this one?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
She went through like a multitude of different hairstyles before they just decided to settle on this, and she doesn't always wear the same thing, but this is pretty much it.
Also, never forget that Funky Kong apparently is in the current Donkey Kong Country game. He was in one of the Mario Karts too, which is weird.
he's
but he's in the current. It's Diddy Kong. Fuck off.
I forgot
so
we
mad.
Didn't have
I'm
him.
so angry about Diddy Kong and his stupid star nipples. Fuck this
Don't
guy.
point that out.
Just throw yourself off the stage, Diddy.
He has a jetpack, so that doesn't matter.
I know. He can throw bananas out of nowhere. This motherfucker.
And by the way, is it... you know what? I was going to say something, but now I'm realizing Donkey Kong 64 came out after Smash Brothers, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Diddy has a lot of the moves from 64, like the gun and the jetpack
I'm dead.
The
suicides don't work in this game, and I keep forgetting.
Yeah, the gun and the jetpack are from Donkey Kong 64. Like, he didn't have those in prior games, right?
Yeah, no, he did.
Yeah, but Donkey Kong does not have any 64 moves.
He actually has his country moves as well. They're just not his specials.
Yeah, but like, Donkey Kong doesn't get his coconut gun. He doesn't fire
There's
his
nothing
birds.
else to give to Diddy, though. For Donkey, it's like, it makes sense because it's a gorilla. You can give him just about anything. For Diddy, it's like, you've really only got the
They
country
could have done
game.
more with his tail, maybe.
With
or his
Diddy's
hat.
tail? Like,
Because he has one that's distinct amongst most Kongs.
So here's the thing about Diddy and his tail, right?
He shouldn't have it.
Yeah, well, A, he shouldn't have it. B, he's the only Kong with one.
Mm-hmm.
And the only time he ever uses it in any of the Donkey Kong Country games is when he's hanging upside down on, like, hooks, which he's almost never doing. If you're playing the game, like, the only time that ever comes up is if you're doing certain jumps that require you to jump from hook to hook to hook. Outside of that, his big means of attack is doing a grapple. Roll.
I don't know.
Oh.
Like, there's things they could have done, but like,
I want to go up there and fight K. Rool.
But the moveset for Donkey was kind of set in stone before Donkey Kong 64 came out.
I guess.
Right?
Well, the Smash came out before Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's interesting that they didn't grandfather things in, even though, like, Mario got the Flood later and a bunch of other things. Like, Donkey Kong's remained fairly pure. Except for what his Smash used to be for a while.
When we come back, I guess we're going to do the train stuff.
Cool. Choo-choo.
And whatever the hell's over here, there's a character there.
Yeah, we need that. Whoever that is.
Whoever the hell that is. I really want K. Rool. I'm so angry.
Josh got trolled today.
So fucking... They took my K. Rool. I'll never get him back. Okay. Alright. I guess we're done. So next week we'll fight Lip.
Yeah, okay. It's gonna be a Mii fighter with the Lip costume.
Yeah, probably. Alright, so tonight we're gonna do that thing we do where we fight each other.
How do you feel about the cartoon version of Candy Kong, where she's like a short-haired 90s power businesswoman?
It's in my opinion, it's not quite as good.
Yeah, honestly, like, I like what they were going for, but it kind of doesn't work because it doesn't happen anywhere else.
Yeah, and I think most of the designs in that show were not good. They did redesign a handful of characters. People forget that. Dixie also looks really wrong in that show as well. But they had to keep Donkey and Diddy exactly the same, and clearly they just didn't care about Cranky. Oh god, is this gonna be you going on your Kong quest?
What?
You gonna destroy my house, Diddy?
I guess.
Donkey Kong Country 2 was Diddy's Kong quest, and it was about Diddy beating up K. Rool and stealing his house. That's kind of the whole plot of the game. It's really unfortunate.
I forgot to put my name on. Whatever. I'm P1. That's fine. That was weird.
Yeah, you decided to do that right when the item was gonna fall, I guess.
I think because Candy is like kind of the fan service character, except kind of not really. Like, I feel like that's really. Partly a joke.
Kind of.
And that's fine. Like, they should have left Tiny Kong alone because she's my girl. And they aged her up and made her like a Spice Girl or something.
I think
it's
that's
like
Nintendo.
We only needed one booby.
Because that wasn't a rare thing. That was after the Nintendo Rare no longer working thing.
We only needed one titty gorilla, and she did the job much better. So leave Tiny Kong alone. Fuck.
Yeah, you like that flying beetle from the Skyward Sword?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that was what that was. What about this?
Well, I was gonna throw a barrel at you. It should have worked.
I noticed.
God,
now
this
I'm
sucks.
gonna blow up your island.
No.
I'm just gonna shoot a gun at you. Okay then.
Well, you got your
I got my K. Rool. I got my K. Rool right at the end. I really want to get K. Rool in this game, but it's bothering the hell out of me.
Diddy's clap is... I can't tell if it's this hard because he's just really happy or if he's being sarcastic.
No, he's choking and he's trying to knock it out of himself. This is self-Heimlich.
Like, did they... Like, I don't know enough about how 3D animation works, but it kind of looks like they weren't anticipating his arms being as long as they
his
are.
arms are actually breaking at the shoulder.
Like, his
It's
arms
amazing.
are longer than the bones inside them. Which is gross to think about.
Final thoughts?
Candy Kong is fine. Leave the other girl Kongs alone.
Yeah, alright. Bring back Baby Kong.
There's a Baby Kong?
I don't remember if that's actually his name. I think it's Baby Kong, but he's like...
Whose baby is he?
He's Chunky's little brother.
Kitty Kong.
Kitty Kong, sorry.
That's
not Baby
that's
Kong.
not a
Alright,
better
fine.
name.
No, it's not.
Bring back Disco Chunky.
He's still like a child. Chunky's dead. Good night, everyone.
Good night.